This is a 1959 Chevrolet Apache 31 short bed truck, and it's been restored. Had a lot of upgrade done to it. Dolphin, very, very nice, expensive Dolphin gauges. It's got a new
you're back in pretty good shape.
New radio installed in the original dash, which is really nice. A vintage air system. Got ice cold air conditioning. Automatic transmission, shifts out great. It's got a power steering and racket pinion steering. Steers very straight down the road. A lot easier to steer than the original, but this truck has not been clipped. It's the original front end with the added racket pinion steering. Brake stop great. I love power steering in these old trucks. Makes all the difference in the world. Turn that off. Heater works great. Just flip the fan on. Oop, I'm sorry, that's the temperature. I believe that switches from blowing down below to blowing above. There you go, you can hear it. Heater's blowing nice and warm. Then if you listen, I can kick on I did it yesterday. I kicked on the, oh, maybe that's how you kick on the AC. I have to double check. Yeah, I think that's how you kick on the AC. There we go. So, sorry about that. Still learning the old truck. It's got a tilt steering wheel. All the gauges work properly. Good oil pressure. And it looks like it's got 933 miles on the completion of what this was to be the restoration. Got a really nice sounding exhaust. And the story on this truck, actually, the gentleman who was building this truck was building it for his daughter's 16th birthday. Surprise, she doesn't like the old truck. So, got, like I said, you got the vintage air system. New battery. Looks like it's got an auxiliary fuse box, and then it looks like there's some tags here that say what they are. Like I said, too, power steering. And I believe it actually has power brakes. Let's take a look up underneath and see. Yep, it's got a power brake booster. I could tell when I was pushing the brake pedal that it felt like it had a power brake booster. Body on the truck's good, solid, rust-free. Cab corners look like they've been replaced. And honestly, it wouldn't take a whole lot to take this truck to the next level if you were looking for the, a nicer paint job. It's got a brand new rear bumper on it. It's got a backup camera that's been installed in there. I don't know if the batteries are low on it. I saw it turn on, but not 100% it's working perfectly. Somebody put a brand new tailgate on this. Looks like somebody took the time to put it in a nice wood bed, but it's older. It needs to be sanded down and re-cleared. Somebody put a spare tire in the back too on the inside. Nice looking original rally style wheels with the original hubcaps on it. And like I said, the body on this truck is pretty straight. It does have the Apache 32. A lot of times guys put those on there just to have the emblem on it. It's not a 32, it's a 31. They're the short bed truck, the 32s with a long bed. Glass in the truck, it looks really good. Weather stripping looks really good. Windows roll up and down. And of course you can see that this is a big back window, really big deal. Interior, it's very, very presentable. This is not a show truck. This was done kind of to be kind of a hot rod style truck, but it's very, very clean. This is the kind of truck that really doesn't need anything. Really nice dash. Like I said, they didn't compromise the dash. They didn't cut it. They put a aftermarket stereo system in there. The paint on the interiors, you know, it's like a 5. It's not perfect. It's kind of mediocre. It's not even on the high side of good necessarily. And I like to be honest about stuff, but it really is for a hot rod style truck. It's great. Tinted windows too. Top looks really good. There's a book inside. I don't know if I caught that or not in the video so far, but there's a book inside with a documentation on this. The guy spent like $18,000 so far on this truck. You know, adding the power steering. And it's got Flowmaster exhaust. I mean, I don't see any rust in the truck. Clean cab corners. You know, this is a truck I would let my daughter drive. She's 17 and I wouldn't have a problem with her driving it. It drives and steers straight down the road. Just doing a quick inspection here for you. Looking for any rust too. Super clean. And this would be a great truck to just drive as is. It's got all the upgrades, you know, with a Chevy 350. I mean, these are new brake lines I can see back here. You can tell that the brakes have been redone. Look at how nice that wood is. That's the other thing a lot of guys do. They take a wood bed like this, just flip the wood slats over, re-clear it. It looks brand new again. You can tell that it's not been being kept outside. Like I said, brake lights work, turn signals work, all the lights work. I'll catch this side right here real quick. Look like some undercoating there. Surface rust, maybe some dirt. It wasn't done to be like a show truck. It was done to be kind of a hot rod. Clean step up. Clean cab corner. New cab corner on the outside, in fact. A lot of the guys like trucks like this that haven't been clipped because the frame hasn't been compromised. You know, somebody didn't do shoddy work on the frame. Nobody cut it and did a crappy job welding it. It's all original. It rides down the road really good. Not quite like the independent front suspension you'd get out of a Camaro clip. Still a very, very good riding truck. Steering straight, stopping really good with the power brakes. Love the big back window. Makes it so much easier. I've gotten spoiled driving a big back window. 55 big back window truck, and then you go to or a 5 window, the older 54 and older 5 windows. You get spoiled driving those. Then you go to driving a regular one, you try and turn around, you realize what a huge blind spot it is to have the top of the cab, have the corners on there being metal. You can't see through them. So aside from the fact that finding a 58 and a 59 in a big back window is very rare. So there you have it. This is a great, I'm going to call it rust-free. I mean, you might find, like I said, a little surface rust we saw on it when I just did the inspection, but this is basically a rust-free truck. The body's really straight on it. It's got a cool hot rod black paint job, got good tires on it. This thing's ready to hit the road. Wouldn't hesitate to drive this truck to a car show 2 hours away down the freeway. Transmission shift's great, engine runs with great power, and I think somebody's gonna have a real fun time with this thing.